In a kingdom where tales of bravery and miracles filled the air, there lived a wise and courageous man named Paul. He traveled far and wide, sharing stories of hope and love with all who would listen. But one fateful journey would test his courage like never before. It was a bright and sunny day when Paul boarded a ship bound for distant lands. The sea sparkled like a vast blue jewel, and the sails billowed in the breeze as the ship set sail. Paul smiled, filled with excitement for the adventures that awaited him. But as the days passed and the ship ventured further from shore, dark clouds gathered on the horizon. The winds howled like angry spirits, and the waves rose like towering mountains, threatening to engulf the vessel. The sailors grew anxious, their faces pale with fear. But Paul remained calm and steadfast, his faith unwavering in the face of the storm. "Do not be afraid," he told them, "for I believe that God will protect us and guide us safely to shore." But the storm raged on, growing fiercer with each passing moment. The ship was tossed and turned like a leaf in the wind, and the sailors struggled to keep her afloat. Fear gripped their hearts like icy claws as they fought to survive. For days and nights, the storm raged on, relentless in its fury. The sailors grew weary and disheartened, their hope fading like a distant memory. But Paul remained strong, praying fervently for deliverance from the tempest. Then, just when all seemed lost, a glimmer of hope appeared on the horizon. Through the driving rain and crashing waves, the sailors spotted land, a rocky shore surrounded by towering cliffs. With renewed strength and determination, the sailors steered the ship toward the safety of the shore. But as they drew near, disaster struck. The ship struck a hidden reef, and the hull was torn asunder. The sailors cried out in despair as the ship began to sink beneath the waves. But Paul remained calm, trusting in the protection of the Lord. "Have faith," he told them, "for I believe that God will deliver us from this peril." And true to his word, God worked a miracle that day. Every soul aboard the ship was saved, brought safely to shore by the power of divine providence. And as they stood on the rocky beach, drenched and weary yet filled with gratitude, they knew that they had witnessed a miracle beyond compare. From that day forward, Paul's shipwreck became a legendary tale, inspiring all who heard it to have faith in the face of adversity. And even to this day, his story continues to remind us that with faith and courage, we can overcome even the greatest of trials.